You know Les got them hits, right?
Test 1 2, yup.
1 2 1 2. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's get into it, man. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. Today we got a very special guest out of Colorado Springs. He's been making the box stay go crazy. Troy Good, what's going on, man?
Chillin', man. How you doing?
Doing good.
How's it feel? Get closer.
Yeah, just try to bring it up.
I don't want to break this bitch. How you bring it up?
Turn your computer down.
Just like that? How you bring this up?
Yeah.
You trying to break it?
On the silver part right there.
here.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. No, the silver part, bro. The silver?
This bar.
Yeah, the bar. I need a microphone because, sometimes you got to be smart.
Like that's all up in my face. Can you see my face still on the thing still?
Like that?
All right, bet, yeah.
Be careful. Don't hurt yourself.
Let me try to get this right.
I'm not trying to mess it up, man. Shout out Fish Gill.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. How's it feel being in front of the camera?
It's dope. I've done some interviews in front of the camera, but it's glad to be back in front of it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a more professional setup.
Starting to
I
throw
feel-
I like it.
You can make like a face for the interview. You know what I'm saying? But hey, street nerds, can we turn the music off though?
Oh, you want the music off?
Yeah, because we finna get into it, man. Yeah, Thank you. Thank you. Hey, so what's going on, bro? Last time we did the interview, it was probably like a year and a half ago, too.
A year and a half.
It was a minute ago.
I think it was a year and a half. It was like
A minute ago.
September, August 2019.
Yep, it was at the end of 2019, right before COVID.
Yep.
A lot's changed since then. I feel like you've definitely had a lot bigger impact on Colorado as a whole.
Yeah.
How do you think you've grown since the last interview?
I think I've grown a lot. I mean, a lot's happened. That obviously, when we had spoke back in August and September was like the start of my career and everything like that. So I think I've had a chance to really mold myself in the city and like just start going after it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk about some of the music you've dropped since then.
Since then, I think I've dropped like 4 or 5 singles.
On YouTube, they can go catch them.
Yeah,
Troy
YouTube,
Good Music.
Spotify, Troy Good Music, everything like that. Dropped like 4 or 5 singles. I took a break from it because of COVID. A lot of things were going on.
Music in general?
Yeah, for music in general. For like 3 or 4 months, probably like that. Just a lot of shit was going on.
Yeah, I feel you. I
Yeah.
feel you. So since then, you've been coming hard. I feel like what's different about you compared to a lot of artists out here is like you're heavy business. Like I see the business side of things with you. Like when it comes to the marketing aspects, the throwing shows, you know what I'm saying? It seems like you're really focused on the business side of things. What goes into that? What goes into the preparation for everything?
That's really like what I was working on during COVID and everything like that. I kind of like stepped aside from like the writing process of everything and like I really just honed in on like the business aspect of shit, trying to figure out where I fit in, studied the game a little bit more, trying to figure out what fits for me and my style and stuff like that. Cause like, I don't know, it's just you gotta figure out a way to be original, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what I was looking for, and I've been just trying to figure out what works for me, you know.
Okay. Well, right now you got a lot of things going on. You just had a show last night at Herman's Hideaway. Gave, what was it, two tickets away to some artists to go to Maui, correct?
We gave 1 ticket away. So we just bought the plane ticket today. They coming to Maui, Hawaii, July 9th to come perform with me at my headline at the playground.
You're performing too in Maui?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's my headline out there. So they coming to perform with me at that show. It's going to be a dope-ass show. And then in second place, we gave, like, a free slot away to the Montana show coming up.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, studio time, interviews, and shit like that for, like, the other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
What artists? Let's show them out real quick.
Hold on a second. Let me see. First place, Reckless and Dizzy right here. They in the room. Shout out them. They going to Hawaii with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got the Maui show. You've been throwing shows in the Springs, and you got the Montana show coming up in July.
Just at the Twister show.
Twister show. Was that one was in Denver too?
Yeah, that was at Herman's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gotta connect with Herman's. Okay. I haven't went to a show at Herman's yet, but I'm supposed to be coming July.
They good people, man. Shout out Herman Hideaway.
Okay.
Straight
Oh,
up.
yeah. How did that show come together, or what's kind of can you speak much on it? I know it's.
I mean, at this point, it's an easy process. Just found Twister's manager, hit him up, and it was a wrap from there. You know, just getting them out. Just trying to figure out, bringing out the right artists to Colorado. My whole thing is trying to get artists that we haven't had here perform.
Right.
So, because there's so many people that haven't even touched Colorado at all. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I feel like I'm just trying to get them all out.
Hell yeah, that's smart marketing. Especially when I always think about that too. If you're trying to throw a show, I feel like it is smart to go with artists that haven't been here a bunch. You know what I'm saying? That it gives it's like that excitement. You know what I'm saying? And I shout out the fact that COVID's over, so we can actually go to shows now and throw
Straight
shows.
up, bro.
Because that.
COVID.
But yeah, man. So you got those shows coming up. Do you got any singles, albums, any music on the way? What's going on?
Yeah, I got a single dropping this Friday, actually. Lifetime. Go to my Instagram, Facebook, Troy Good. Go pre-save that thing. It's in the link, man. It's gonna be a dope video, dope song. Video by Hey A1. So the video is gonna
Shout
be
out
fire,
A1.
man. Yeah. Try to bring Colorado all up in it. Shout out Miguel Crandall. He came and danced for me for the video.
Oh, yep, seen that.
So yeah, man. I'm trying to just get tapped in with everybody out here who's doing their thing and get us all working.
What's your objective with the rap? You know what I'm saying, with your career and stuff? Because obviously you're finding a way to get the people's attention. So what's like the long-term goals? What's your short-term goals? Like what do you see for yourself in the future?
I mean, I'm just trying to spread it to as many people as possible, just like everybody else out here, man. I just want to spread my shit to as many people as possible, build my foundation, and make sure that I build something that's long-lasting in this community and in my life, basically. You know.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're the hottest artist in the Springs right now?
I don't know. You gotta ask the Springs.
I like that answer. You might be, to be honest, if I'm being like straight up honest.
Ask him about that Trevor shit. I'm beating around the bush.
I'm dead, bro. I was gonna get to it. All right, let's talk about the March Madness, man. Since we're here.
I'll make sure I just on my Facebook and everything.
Yes,
I gotta hear his answer.
Hey, shout out to sponsor today's video, 3 a.m. Water, hydration for the go-getters. Make sure you tap in with them on Instagram at 3 a.m. Water. It's that spring water.
It's that good shit. It's that H3O, nigga.
I don't drink nothing but 3 a.m. Water nowadays, I feel like, man. Sheesh, shout out 3 a.m. Water. But yeah, man, so let's talk about it. The March Madness tournament. So how I was thinking about it was, okay, boom, I'm seeing these other cities do it with, other platforms, bigger platforms.
Shout out to you for doing that, though.
I appreciate that. Say Cheese, Real Tune TV, Chicago Wave, to name a couple. Hey, no.
No?
My bad.
You good? I'm keeping it classy
YouTube
today.
Yeah, bro.
I'm good.
But yeah, so the March Madness, I'm seeing other platforms doing it, So I'm like, why not? I haven't seen this happen in Colorado yet. I feel like it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. You know what I'm saying? Bring out the best in people. So boom. And you came through and you went to the Final Four, right?
You put me on that bracket on purpose, did you, on that side?
No. So with the way I place people, I tried to just see them from my perspective, 1 through 8. As far as presence in the city, views, just overall.
Mm-hmm.
And I just placed them the way I did. I mean, shit, there was no real intention or anything. Yeah. I mean, one intention was I was trying to be diverse, so I wanted to have a bunch of different artists involved from different cities and different, teams and stuff like that. So I wanted to be diverse, but with you, it was just boom, whatever. I've seen you working, so I was he's definitely top 32 in my opinion in Colorado right now, so fuck you. And it was fun, I appreciate you for hella marketing it and shit, you know what I'm saying? That means a lot. But then once we got to the Final Four, it started getting spicy.
Yeah.
on the Facebook.
Yeah, most definitely.
What kind of went into that? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about it? Because I'm looking at it trying to be a positive thing, really trying to market the rap scene out here in Colorado. And I had messaged both you and Trevor. It's just let's keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't trying to see that. Yeah. So what happened, man? I think the people want to know. They just want to see your perspective.
I mean, at the end of the day, it was what it was, man. They posted their shit. They've been trying to clown me since that diss, and I'm not gonna get clowned. You know what I'm saying? We all out here trying to make music. We all out here trying to be the best. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you're not gonna throw dirt on my name. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
and when you start talking to females and you start doing a bunch of extra shit, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't even say anything. You already know that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I was just doing my best. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was at a tournament.
Just having fun with it.
Yeah, man, I'm going to go hard every single time, no matter what
Yeah.
I do. You put me in something. You know what I'm saying? So
That's real. That's
I'm
real.
not going to sit here and act like I don't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody watching that shit. Whether they like that shit or not, everybody in the city was watching that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, man, you know what I'm saying? I got something to prove, too. These people vets, shout out them. You know what I'm saying? But I've only been here for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, go ahead, bro. You good.
Holy shit. I can't.
And so, like, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm sitting there like I kept trying to hold it in, but every time you made me laugh or something.
Good, man.
I thought COVID was over, bro.
You know Les got
Yeah,
them
we hit
hits,
that
right?
for still something.
Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. And
Smoke break.
Smoke break, short break. We back though. Is it just a couple seconds?
You live right now.
Are we though?
It says short break.
It says short break.
It's gonna pop back up. There's a delay.
Okay. We live. What we talking about? Oh yeah. The competition.
So niggas pillow talking. You don't like it.
Hey,
Street
nobody
Nerd's back
said
there.
that.
Street Nerd's back there.
He gonna delete my shit, and that's all it's gonna start with. He gonna delete it.
He be stirring the pot. That's why we doing this though, cause you know what I'm saying. We can work off each other.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like, bro, it is what it is. Like, obviously, like, man, they obviously felt disrespected for what I did in 2019
with the diss,
to feel the way
Yeah.
to keep holding whatever is being held until now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would like to see y'all reconcile if possible.
so would I.
That's real. That's real.
Would you do a song with him?
Yeah.
That's real. I mean, because you can't deny at the end of the day, like Trev and AP are like very quality artists out of Colorado, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that Troy Good
But like
can't.
at this point, like at the same time, it's not even just like music anymore. You know what I'm saying? So
As far as like the business
as
and
far
like the
as
clout and
everything go
everything.
between us,
Oh,
you know what
okay.
I'm saying? So like,
Next subject.
yeah, yeah, bro. Like, there's really nothing to say
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that
I feel
shit,
you.
bro. There's really nothing.
Should I do another bracket again though or not?
Yeah, you
I
always
should.
should because you highlighting everybody in our city doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, you doing shit, bro. I like how you doing that Mount Rushmore shit. I like how you doing what you doing your shit right now, man.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that. That's love. All right, man. So what's the first song they should check out after this interview?
My song that dropped on Friday,
What's it called? Let them know.
Lifetime, dropping on all platforms. Teamed up with some awesome people. We got it dropping through 1 RPM. It's gonna be a dope track, man. I'm
RPM?
excited for this one. Yeah,
Who's that?
distribution
Oh,
company.
okay.
Yeah,
You signed?
nah, not like that. Not
Just
like
kidding.
that.
Do you want to get signed?
No, not really. I want to build my own label,
That's
something
real.
like that. Like maybe if I signed to some sort of like distribution company type shit that helps me be my own label, then I would. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What's your opinion on the TikTok rapping? Because, obviously you have your pros and cons with it. You got a lot of
Yeah.
people that support it. You're doing numbers
I
with
love
the Cardi
that
B
shit.
remix.
I mean, I love that shit. I mean, that's what. I mean, social media. That's what it's for, bro. I mean, you got to
Marketing.
use all of them. Market yourself. You know what I'm saying? And like, I was personally like, I don't even really like social media like that. Like, I didn't have a phone when I was 19, 20. Like,
Yeah.
I really don't even give a fuck about that stuff. But when you're an artist, you got to be on it. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe before you didn't, but now like social media is fucking everything.
Right.
It's everywhere. So like last year, my girl was trying to tell me to get a TikTok and do all these dances and all this weird shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I'm like, nah, bro. Like that's not me. Like I can't be doing it and putting these random little Nas sounds behind it and shit like that. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start doing just like remixes in different locations, just so I didn't have to push out like all my original content, just to give my fans some more content, something different, and just keep it buzzing. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit popped off. So like, I mean, and that's what I just tell everybody: you gotta find something that's original for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, like at the end of the day, I don't know, like 12K or something.
What's the biggest video? Is that Cardi B remix?
Yeah,
What's that at now on TikTok?
200 something.
Okay. What do you what's your opinion about the people that like may diss on you being, heavily involved with TikTok? Because a lot of people are doing it and successful with it. A lot of people aren't. In fact, I really need some tips, low key.
Man, I didn't even know people was dissing on me on TikTok. all I knew was that people been hitting me and talking about that shit's dope. So like I didn't even really know. Like nobody
Alright.
be coming to me like that. Like
Fair enough.
yeah, bro.
Next subject.
Straight up.
Hey, TikTok cracking. I don't give a fuck what nobody said.
I don't give a fuck what nobody said.
34,000 and counting. nigga.
No, yeah, Street Nerd is good at that. What do you what kind of tips would you give to an artist or just anyone in general as far as like TikTok?
Shit, I mean, you can either do your own thing or fucking copy everything that's on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you could get views putting the fucking popular sound behind your shit. You know what I'm saying? And doing whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, like, originality, that beats everything. That's lasting,
right.
and that's what people gonna eat up. You know what I'm saying? So
Do you feel like that's why people are attracted to, your music because of your originality or what do you think it is?
I think so. I'd agree with that.
Okay, fair enough. Well, shit, man. What else you were trying to talk about, bro?
Man, I'm chilling. What you trying to talk about?
Shout out the sponsor of today's video, 3 a.m. water.
About them nuggets.
Go get that hydration for the go-getters.
M4, damn. That was disappointing.
I don't want to talk about that one. Yeah, that was horrific.
Who you got now? Who you got, though? Who you think gonna take it?
Right now,
Uh-huh.
with all these injuries,
Who you think
Suns or
gonna take
Bucks? Suns and
it?
Bucks.
I
That's
think
what I
Suns-
want to
think
see.
Suns gonna take it.
I think Suns.
But now CP3's out, so it's like, but
But for how long?
Jazz maybe. Jazz. I like the Bucks. The Nets looked really good, but I don't want to see the Nets win. I don't like the way that team was put together. I'd rather just see CP3 get one, but if he's out, shit. At this point, I don't even care. The Nuggets are out. The Lakers are out. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
That's where I'm at with it. Who do you
see
think's going to win?
Suns. I fuck with Booker, so you know what I'm saying.
No, Booker is clean. Yeah. I didn't like how he did joking, though.
No.
I didn't like it. But, so what, you think you got Colorado Springs on your back, man?
Yeah. I think I got Colorado Springs and Denver on my back right now. I think the whole city rocking with me. I mean, I'm trying to bring opportunities to everybody, man. I mean, we giving away a world star hip-hop video in August. Lil Wayne featuring in June 25th. Like, we doing so much for the city, man. Like, we doing food drive, clothes drives in the Springs. We doing all types of shit for the city right now. Like, that's really what I'm about. Like, on another note from this music shit, like, I'm really, really trying to help people have opportunities that they never had before. I mean, these dudes going to Hawaii in 2 weeks with me to come perform. You know what I'm saying? Like, when's that going to happen at the beginning of your career? You know what I'm saying? And I'm really just trying to show love, man. And, like, at the end of the day, I seen people hating and stuff like that, but all you could do is come up to my show and see what's really going on. Like, I can't sit here and try to convince nobody of this, that, and the third, but, like, what we doing is for real. And I'm going to just say that. That's
real. I respect it. What I did want to talk about, too, was you said you were doing a giveaway with the World Star, like Say Cheese. Like, how did – I think the people want to know how that's coming together.
Basically, we just hit up, like, I got the CEO World Star on Instagram right now. But fucking, we just we hit him up, asked him if we could buy this to give it away to somebody. He said, yeah, we bought it. Now we got the video. Now we just waiting to give it away to somebody. We had the first round in May, and then the second's going to be in August. And, like, my people in Chicago, they just have a bunch of plugs. Like, that's how we're bringing out everybody out here and stuff like that.
You be tapped in with Chicago still heavy?
Yeah.
How's that connection? Do you feel like Colorado and Chicago should come together, Denver, Chicago?
Why not? I think they should. You fuck with Chicago? A lot of
people
fuck with Chicago, bro. Yeah. Like,
I got family out there.
A lot of people from Colorado do fuck with Chicago, and I think that, like, I wouldn't speak for everybody. I'm not speaking for nobody, but I think some people might have an influence from the Chicago. Chicago is doing out there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, most definitely.
No, yeah, you can see that.
But I mean, I'm not just from Chicago, man. I'm from a little bit everywhere. So
we got a question from the chat that says, "What's your advice for upcoming Springs artists?"
What is Troy Good's advice? Who puts the city on?
Skip Beezy.
Skip Beezy says.
I mean,
what kind of advice would you give upcoming
Colorado
Springs artists? Colorado Springs artists.
Take advantage of all your options, man. I mean, just do everything at first. Do a bunch of shows, everything like that. Nothing is too small for you out in Colorado Springs. You know what I'm saying? You got to build your name somewhere, but don't get stuck to that city either. You got to venture out. Make sure you're moving around in Denver because, I mean, at the end of the day, Colorado, Denver, I mean, that's what the scene popping right now. So make sure you get out there and, I mean, just work hard, man. You know how it go.
You think it's easier to pop in Denver than the Springs?
I don't think it's easy to pop anywhere.
Fair enough.
I think you got to be talented.
What do you think it's hard to pop out of Colorado though?
Yeah, I think it's harder to pop out of Colorado than other places for sure. So,
what do you think? What's your opinion on the scene right now? Where do you think it's going?
I think that, like, I can't really speak for it because, like, they might be like, oh, we was lit 10 years ago and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but, I mean, in my opinion, we doing way better than we was 2 years ago. Like, we got some fire-ass artists out here. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. We got some real fucking fire out here, bro. And I feel like it's gonna take one of us, two of us, something, man. And at that point, it's gonna be done with. Like, I fuck with Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even be doing all this shit that I was doing if I didn't fuck with all these artists out here, bro. You know, like, and we got mad love in this community too. Like, people say we have a lot of hate, but like there is a lot of love in this hip hop community, bro. Like, a lot.
So, how long have you been out here?
A little over 2 years.
Okay, so since the time you got here, where'd you come from?
At the time, I just gotten kicked out the military. So yeah, I just got kicked out.
Where
the
were you
military.
based?
At Fort Carson, actually.
Oh,
That's
out
why
here?
I was. Yeah, that's why I was
Oh,
here
okay.
for 2.5 years. That was my like 6,
Oh,
8
okay.
months in Fort Carson, and then when I got out,
I see.
like and then everything like that.
What made you decide to? I know I'm sure we talked about this a little bit in the last interview, but I'm just trying to remember again. Like, what made you initially start to rap when you first came out?
I mean, like I always been writing. I started writing in high school and everything like that. I think it was like when I was like 13 years old. But then like shit happened in my life. Dude went homeless. Dude got kicked out of the military, and then I was in Chicago, and then I was in Florida, and then like back in Chicago. Then I went to basic, and then I got kicked out, and I was like, oh shit. Looked up the like #1 studio in the Springs. It was Mount Olympus. Shout out Mount Olympus, man, for getting me in. And I dropped my first track at like the end of 2019, and it went crazy. But like I've been writing music like for a long time, but like I just wasn't under any circumstances to get to a booth, get to a studio,
Yeah.
nothing like that. So
Okay. Well, that's dope, bro. What kind of if there was one piece of advice you could give any entrepreneur from a business perspective, I guess you could say artist from a business perspective, what would it be? Like business wise in the music industry.
it's more than just a song. That's what I feel like a lot of Colorado artists are like. They just focus on just the song, man, but it's so much more than a song. Like, if you really trying to make this shit, man, you got to be a businessman. You got to be a businessman to even attempt to make this shit, bro. In your own way, a hustler, businessman, whatever. Like, you got to know, like, there's so much that comes before the song. There's so much that come after the track. If you want to blow up, man, you want to reach those people, like, you better hone in and really work for it. There's a lot of people hungry out here, so.
I've one thing I haven't seen in Colorado that I've seen other states do, like Texas, is they'll promote a song heavy even after it drops, like for a while.
For a while. And like,
And I've noticed you do that.
yeah, that's how I am. Cause like at the end of the day, like I feel like if my fan base, if you have a song that you feel like should reach 10 million people, but you got a fan base of 10,000, in that 1 month, it's not gonna reach 10 million people. Why you worried about dropping another song? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like I'd rather have my fans bumping this raw ass track for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? While I'm building my shit, and then that shit really blow up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting here, drop. Ain't nobody even know you 500, 600. I mean, if your content good enough and if you doing it right, it really could get you somewhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. I feel like content over quality for me.
Content over quality?
Content over quantity. My bad. Content over
So you mean quality over content?
yeah, there you go. Whatever the fuck it is, man.
Well, I thought you were trying to say the opposite for a second. Damn, that's an interesting perspective. I wasn't finna hate on it. Shit, I've been there. All right, man. Well, this has been a legendary interview. Is there any like final thoughts? Is there anything else you want to speak on before we get off?
I appreciate you having me on.
Hell yeah.
High minute.
I appreciate you, man. Make sure y'all go follow Troy Good Music on everything. Instagram. Are you on Twitter?
Nah.
Bro, get a Twitter. You would do well on Twitter.
I don't even know how to do it. You gotta show me.
All right, bet. Facebook, YouTube. What you on all platforms when it comes to music?
All platforms.
Spotify, SoundCloud, all
It's
that?
not really SoundCloud. Don't even.
Why not
It's
SoundCloud?
dry. I don't know. I just don't even like. I don't even be remembering to upload my shit when I upload it to everything else, and then when it happens, I'm like, fuck, man.
I be telling people do SoundCloud because when you get big, other people are gonna start taking your music off YouTube and posting on SoundCloud, and they're gonna do numbers off your shit.
Yeah, you right.
So I mean, and you can get paid off it if you do it right once you get big enough. Like I'm sure if you go on SoundCloud and you see the plus go, you know what I'm saying, you can only listen to it if you pay. But yeah, make sure y'all go follow Troy Good Music on everything. Shout out the sponsor of today's video, 3 in Water. Go get that hydration for the go-getters. Make sure y'all follow Mile High Minute. You know, links will be in the description. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that. Shout out the man behind the cam, Street Nerds TV. Guess who? And we out, man. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We out. Oh yeah, man.
You know Les got them hits, right?